y'all, welcome back to Let's Keep It Real. I am back with another video. So y'all, I'm over here on the neighborhood talk, y'all, and I am just reading this article about Porsha Williams winning the prenup battle against her ex-husband Simon Gobadia, and child, they saying that she gets to keep the Rolls Royce, the mansion, and that he's supposed to pay her $40K a month. Yeah, we'll believe it when we see it. But y'all, anyway, before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Let's Keep It Real, and turn on those post notifications so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And remember, everything that we discuss is alleged. We cannot confirm nor deny. And remember, all of this is solely and strictly for entertainment purposes. So according to the neighborhood talk, it is said that according to U.S. Weekly, a judge ruled this week that Porsha will be awarded her prenuptial agreement, which was set in place when she and Simon first tied the knot in 2022. Porsha will receive $40,000 a month and alimony for the next 15 months, and will have her legal fees covered. Oh my goodness, he got to pay the fees too? Yeah, I know he is livid. She will also be allowed to continue living in their $7 million Atlanta home until 2027. And what is the point of all of this? And she gets to keep the Rolls Royce Simon gifted her with. Before the judge awarded Porsha the prenuptial agreement, Simon argued that he would not have agreed to all of these financial obligations had he known Porsha was going to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Child, he claims she misled him into believing she was done with the reality TV, with reality TV, and that the prenuptial agreement was made in bad faith. But of course, Porsha, she got her own man, y'all, and I'm not about to read the rest of this. But anyway, basically, Porsha, child, she didn't love that man, honey. She never loved him to begin with. So we're going to read some of these comments because I love reading comments, y'all. Somebody says she ain't going to get none of that $40,000 a month. He's in Nigeria. Exactly, honey. Porsha thinks she about to really, what's she gonna do? Go over and make him pay it? She really thinks Simon gonna pay? Child, how you gonna keep this house is the question. What is you planning on doing to keep this house? Because Housewives of Atlanta ain't paying that kind of money to be paying that mortgage bill every month, child. Then somebody else said this was her plan all along. I believe that was her plan. I really do. Because Porsha, what got into her? I guess after Cordell, she was just like, I'm not never going back to being the way I was, okay? Because Cordell drug her through the mud and then threw her out in the river, And then somebody else said, it's a shame to know that most black women wants to see another black woman fall. Who wants to see another black woman fall? I don't think that's the case. Porsha, she was kind of low down and dirty. And remember, Simon was married. He was married now. Let's not forget that. She ain't win like y'all think she did. She fought only to end up getting nothing in the end. That man ain't paying for that house or that alimony from Nigeria, okay? And I'm sure he moved all of his assets prior to deportation. He probably already had his assets already gone. Once he realized she was acting footy-duddy, he probably was like, let me go and get my money together and move all my assets away because I'm not going to help this heifer with nothing when it come down to it. Porsha tried so hard with Cordell to prove to us she wasn't a gold digger, only to prove she is one, child. And she's still mad to this day at how Cordell did her. That's what this is about. She ain't got over that. And she has vowed to not let no other man do her the way that Cordell did her. Somebody said, y'all is salty. In these comments, are y'all on Simon payroll? Chap. Simon ain't gave us a dime. We just calling it for what we see it. And what is wrong with that, okay? That was her plan all along, and you can't convince me otherwise, baby. I'm not going to try to because I believe so, too. That was her plan. Sell his house and use the money to get your own. That's what she's going to do because she's not going to be able to afford to stay in that house, okay? The hot dog man ain't paying that much child support. The hot dog man ain't doing all that now. Spiritually, Porsha should be real careful, y'all, because y'all know her husband, now her ex-husband, Simon Gobadia. He is originally from Benin, the home of voodoo, okay? So she can play if she wants to. You know, I guess Porsha don't. She must don't believe in it. She can't believe in it. That's got to be what's going on. That's the only thing I can think of. You know, she thinks she's above everything. You know what I'm saying? She had a great lawyer. Okay, we'll see in the end how this all works out for her. I'm trying to see how this gonna work if he deported. But a win is a win. I guess it is, child. Child, she ain't getting squat but bills and debt. Thank you. That's all she about to get is some bills and some debt. Child, how is she going to receive money when he is being deported? Exactly. The plan be real. I'm trying to figure out who taught her this. You know, who taught her this? You know, if we're going to lean toward the side that Porsha did this and set this all up, who taught her this? You know, who taught her these things? Girl, you will not see a drop. Not one red cent. Not one red cent. Somebody said jackpot. First off, what was he going to do with it? He deported. He could still sell it. He could still sell it, okay? Rent it, whatever. Lease it, Airbnb it. She knew what she was doing the whole time, okay? Child, no, I'm not creating no avatar. She knew what she was doing the whole entire time. Okay, let that be known. Let the record stand. She knew what she was doing the entire time. U.S. laws don't apply in Nigeria. She not getting no 40K no month. She ain't getting it. Okay, only way she gonna get it is if he happens to come back, and if he comes back, child, he liable to have a whole new name. Okay, sell his house and use the money to get you. Okay, I already read it. But y'all, it is, yeah. I guess Porsha really thinks she did something, child. The way it is going to flip around on her, I don't know if the poor girl is going to be able to handle it. But anyway, drop your comments in the comments section and let me know, is Porsha right or is she wrong? Or is she going to be able to keep her head above water now that she has won technically? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all soon with another video.